Harvest! So my fiance was itching to see dogs at the pet store, and I had a strong gut feeling we were gonna leave with one if we went. So I thought I'd be the responsible one in the relationship and say no if it came down to it. But then we saw the cutest corgi ever. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to see her! Oh, was that out loud? So after waiting patiently, the worker drops off the little pupper in a playpen with us, and after indulging in the cuteness overload for about 20 minutes, Dunny gives me the face. Listen, as much as we want to, I just don't think we can not leave here without this precious little angel, and she's just the cutest little thing. Also, to my knowledge, my fiance has raised 2 dogs in her lifetime, so I thought this would be a fine decision. But those assumptions were wrong due to different breeds having different traits. Those corgi traits being happy, fun-loving, loyal, and playful. And oh my god, are they freaking playful. And for the flaws, you may ask? Let's start out by saying puppies are literally like raising a child. They poop, they pee, they eat, and training the first few nights is very crucial to make sure they're comfy because it's stressful in a new environment for them. Like, think of the last time you went to school for the first time without your parents, and then you wet your pants in fear, because you know as sure as hell I did. And yes, I am saving that for later. I didn't ask. But luckily for us, our home was ready to go for little Harvest, and the first 2 days were honestly okay. So I thought being a puppy poppy was gonna be a breeze. But that was all short-lived until Dunny had to go back to work, and she left me alone with the puppy all night long for the first time. And all was going to plan, and Harvest went to go potty on her puppy pads just fine, until she had to poop. Now, let's look at a corgi's anatomy. She does not have a tail, so I like to believe that when she pooped and it didn't detach from her buttocks, which made all the panic alarms in her head all start at the same time when she looked back at her newfound poop tail. She began going crazy with the puppy zoomies, so fast that I couldn't even catch her. So now not only am I freaking out, but there's poop being flung across the living room like tiny turds being shot out of a little demon with a Gatling gun. And this didn't stop until she ran into a corner and started yelping. So I athletically maneuvered my way over to pick her up and calm her down, but now my head is full of puppy dopamine from her tiny little snuggles, and after that, so to make sure we both didn't step in any more poop, I gently gave her a little treat and crated her for a little bit. But after things calmed down and I cleaned up a bit, she got the confidence to slowly walk out of her crate. And here's where I learned that corgis have pretty high anxiety. Her and her cute little butt waddle made it all the way to the puppy pad to release her bowels, but I had to walk away and throw away the mess at this point. But on the contrary, I was quite confident in her peeing. Like, she was the equivalent to better Hawkeye, as she was 7 for 7 on the puppy pad kill confirms, until she slightly turned. This little demon smiled as the floodgates began to open. It's like she did this on purpose because she wanted attention. Or maybe it was just her separation anxiety kicking in. Who knows? Like, I have never felt more betrayed as the new formation of a lake happened in my living room. But I snapped back into reality as soon as I heard the puppy zoomies kick in. She began running through the living room after stepping in her pee ocean, leaving puppy trails everywhere. Get it? At this point, I really was concerned if I would be able to make it as a puppy papa. And to this day, 3 weeks later, I still do. Because you have to be super consistent with their puppy schedules. For example, at 8 weeks, you have to make sure they go potty almost every 2 to 3 hours. So it's safe to say I'm a little crazy from lack of sleep. On top of all this, every time I take her out, I have the perfect luck of having a bus, motorcycle, or shirtless kid on a go-kart in the middle of a rainstorm living his best life, freaking her out every time she poops. And yes, I am totally jealous of that kid. And due to all these sounds, it's forcing her not to pee in the same spot. Like, I'm convinced this little girl is making ancient patterns out of poop to contact the aliens or something. This was an honest struggle until June 23rd, 1 a.m. in the morning, and don't ask me how I remember this. Harvest, for some out-of-this-world reason, decided pooping in the same spot, and at this moment, there was calmness in the air, as I could feel a gentle breeze caress my face and close my eyes for a brief moment. Let's go! Woo! Like, not many things make me pop off in life, but for some reason, a puppy pooping in the same spot, making an equilateral triangle, made a grown gherkin feel joy. And honestly, if it wasn't for McCann's dog training or messaging my friend Marcus, also a fellow puppy poppy at the moment, I would not have gotten this far. But through all this stress, I've been through a lot of character development as a puppy poppy. I'm down 7 pounds, I've touched the sun. Ooh, hot. Also learning how to be productive while doing everything around the house with the small time I get. Still learning how to do that, all while making videos for you guys. But here's a little tip. Make sure you research your dog before you get them, or else you're gonna be in a lot of trouble like I was. So yeah, if I somehow ever hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, then I'll buy another puppy and run it back. So in the meantime, here's a soft taco. Bye-bye.